Hello. Hi. Welcome to a late Halloween video. Just bought this 2 days ago on the 31st. I didn't get to go trick-or-treating. Anyways. Yes, makeup. It's present. You guys can't tell, but I actually have eyeshadow on. It's red and then black, but we're not gonna worry about that. And as a result of not having a scary video out, gonna do reaction videos of scary videos. Maybe, just maybe, I'll post like maybe you guys will get to watch me take the makeup off or something. Supposed to do. Halloween didn't really feel like Halloween this year. So, anyways, today I have 5 scary ghost videos that to haunt you for days. And I'm not really scared of ghosts. I've never seen one in real life anyway. So, can I do this?
Top 5 ghosts caught on camera. The Screaming Ghost. Paranormal investigator Ross Allison has been heading up a ghost hunting team in the Pacific Northwest called A Ghost for nearly 20 years. After one of their investigations, a female team member believes that she was followed home by an unhappy spirit who attached itself to her. Afterwards, she says that every time she records her voice, unexplained horrific screams and growls appear on her recordings. In this clip, to prove her claim, she records herself in full view of a camera in a room full of people, which would make faking the recording nearly impossible.
Hi, it's me again, obviously. No one can understand why you have to scream, and neither can I. Why do you follow me everywhere? I know you need my help, but I try to not scream. Can you try to tell me your name? Or what you'd like for us to call you? I have friends with me. They understand things in the spirit world. We all want to try to help. I know you came with me from Rolling Hills, and I told you would never have to go back there. But now I'm thinking you need to go someplace else. I'm going to turn it off now. Okay, let's see what we've got.
That's kind of that sounded like laughter.
Just as she claims, some terrifying voice seems to appear near the end of the recording, even though nothing could be seen or heard by live witnesses or in the video.
I'd be terrified. That's why I can't do
And once
ghost
again,
videos.
it's Meanwhile on TikTok. So
I
I'm getting about 100 suggestions
I
for
think
TikTok
I've
ghost
seen
videos
this video.
every week now. So I'm just going to include a few of the best, and I'll let you guys decide for yourself. First up, TikTok
Yes, I've
shadow
seen this
person.
video. This was scary.
Dogs are ready for bed.
I seen this at like
It's just a peaceful night here.
like 4 o'clock in the morning.
Get ready to go to bed myself. What the
on whether I think a video is real or not. But if this is fake, then this is a pretty nice effect.
is that? What? Oh, God! Fuck!
Now, the person who posted this video claims that this incident actually caused them to move from this house.
Okay, so
I would have too.
everybody keeps asking about the shadow story, and we no longer live in that house. We were actually going to buy it, and that happened, so we bought another house. As far as here, we haven't really had anything. We do have a wooden picture on our wall that keeps falling down, but we don't know what's causing it. We haven't had anything weird happen. Story on the shadow house.
Next up, we have the restroom stall ghost.
I didn't even realize it was playing an ad until like I'm listening, I'm not watching. My parents' bathroom does this, but that's because theirs is like broke, but it's not really broke. It's something wrong. I don't know. He was asking for privacy.
Last but not least.
What's going on, guys? Making a video. Thanks to the last one on the film. I don't know what the f that was. Yo! Hello? Hello? What the f is going on? Hello? Behind me.
So, are these real ghost videos caught on TikTok? Or is it just a part of the latest TikTok spooky video craze? Now, I have about 100 of these in my email, so I leave it to you to decide. Burn after reading. This next video was recorded by a Jordanian ghost hunter that I've never featured before, named Mahmoud. In the clip, he's investigating an abandoned building that is said to be home to a powerful curse. As Mahmoud explores, he begins to find old crumpled pieces of paper inside the cupboards, but he pays them no mind. However, it seems almost as if someone or something is watching him as he explores the house's cabinets. And when he checks his footage later, he finds that there might have been yet another paper on a higher cabinet shelf that he couldn't reach. And this one almost seems to move on its own. And then, this is where things become truly bizarre. Mahmoud finds a bright red paper inside one cabinet and decides to see what it is.
That looks like a piece of wrapping paper.
As he lays down the paper to examine it, the very floor beneath him seems to burst into flame. He makes a quick run for it. Later, when Mahmoud examines the strange paper that he found inside the house, he finds a series of strange symbols in an odd, indecipherable language. So did Mahmoud find an actual curse scribbled on pieces of paper spread throughout the house? Or is it just an elaborate hoax? You decide. You can check out Mahmoud's full video and his other ghost explorations over on
The
his
fact
YouTube
that
channel.
as soon as he set the paper down and the place caught on fire,
The German ghost hunting group and the Papa PE caught one of the most bizarre videos of a supposed apparition that I've ever seen.
I had that game. It got boring. And it took up a lot of my
And the
necessary
Papa is
space.
investigating a haunted house in Eberstadt, Germany. The couple who lives there says that they've heard an terrifying disembodied head of a little boy peeking out from inside their bathtub. And the Papa did indeed catch strange electromagnetic readings inside the bathtub where the little boy had appeared. But creepiest of all, as the group walks into a hallway, their static camera catches this.
I'm sorry.
A small, pale little hand that looks like that of a child seems to reach up and touch one of the investigators on the back. The And the Papa team says that they only noticed the incident after watching their footage back. Since there is only a brick wall next to them in this video, there was nowhere it reached out from. And if you think it might be the investigator, Chris, reaching around to touch his own back, it should be noted that the angle of his arm would be absolutely bizarre. And also, Chris is a pretty big guy and has fairly large hands. You can follow the ghost hunting group's investigations over on their channel, And the Papa PE. The Cell. This next clip was filmed in a mental institution in a southwestern city in the Netherlands. Now, I can't even remotely pronounce the Dutch name of the city, so I just won't try. But this footage was filmed in one of the institution's holding cells for patients under psychiatric observation. By the way, the institution was also a former prison, and this room was originally used as a solitary confinement holding cell. So obviously, the room has a dark history.
Metallic.
One night, guards monitoring the empty cell security camera noticed something very strange.
Jezus. Nou, hij moet uit.
See what?
Nou, nu gebeurt er. Oh ja, net als in die films. Ja. Hij ging echt naar binnen. Hij zag de boel. Ja.
The lights seem to flicker and fade, and then something dark and ominous crosses the camera. It doesn't look like a bug. It doesn't look like dust or a spider web. But just what? You decide.
I'm gonna start.
If you
Did
see
they?
a video anywhere
Hold
that
on.
you
Did they spell corner wrong? I'm sorry. How long is this video so far? You done? Get out the way. Thanks. It's only 13 minutes. So, I think I'm gonna go find a scary animation or something. So, the video that I brought back was actually an animation video. And it's called There's a Man in the Woods. So, we're gonna watch this. Yeah, we're gonna watch this. And then that'll be it. Should I start doing vlogs? Would you guys watch those?
There's a man in the woods. What a spectacle. Before the story started, this school was still respectable. My students used to skip down the hill to the honeysuckle, pluck a couple, and collect their nectar till they picked their fill. Except one obnoxious kid, Sid, who just watched them eat the flowers while he seethed and scowled because he couldn't bear to share his sweet treats throughout our recess hour. I remember Sid saying, "There's a man in the woods." That's how the rumors began. Of course, Sid had spotted him first. The kids. He got him immersed in his spiel about a serial killer whose gun barrel glint hints at peril. A visit to the nurse, or worse, a hearse waiting just beyond the dale. The children saw him everywhere. Look, over there. That man had Batman ears. We swear. And crazy yellow eyes. We saw something rusty. His shotgun? It must be. I saw a lady's severed thigh. Trust me, every word I heard was absurd. Yet each day Sid would stray down way past the playground. Who else was brave enough to save us next plot? The rest of the lot would stop back in the blacktop. Sure, we found deep in the woods, left to rot. I pleaded for the kids to think and learn to be mature, but after a few more rumors doomed my attempts to prove the school was secure, their fear was undeterred, and when the buses drove them all home, the parents finally heard. Everything just blew up. I received a wall of emails and calls full of shrieks, wails, and all from terrified families who'd heard word of the murderer and didn't like my lack of action at all. What was I supposed to do? Comb the whole forest? Yeah, right. Would you? That means I didn't care? That's not fair. The stories that worried you weren't true. Of course I would feel regret had there been a real threat and I ignored it, and some poor kid got kidnapped while the kids were napping. But you couldn't admit that your good little kid would formulate a fib, so you ignored what I said. Your little angels could never cook up such incredible creations. An overactive imagination maybe, but my kid could never lie. How dare I? Accuse a child of being dishonest? Just monstrous. The parents were displeased, and when the PTA took action, they dismissed me from the classroom. Why, they knew what was best for their kids. You know how difficult it is to get a job when a bitter mom slanders your rep with child neglect from the outset? Now who's in control of your classes? Single file lines? Single file lines. Little file swine, a killer by the pines. Really? Are you blind? Will you find your spines? Sick. A child decides to fill our minds with lies, and the next thing you see is people treating me like I've committed crimes. I was in my prime. Those kids were lucky to have me. Do you see what you did? But I can.
You'll be the man in the woods.
There's a man in the woods.
So, that wasn't scary. But it was really good. Nah, I can try my hardest. Oh, my very hardest to be scary. And mean. But can you believe that he goes from being a teacher and being told there's a man in the woods to being the man in the woods? Now, I wonder what happens to that kid. Not that much though, because I don't really care. But I guess I do. He was in what? I wonder what grade they were in. Because if he was able to tell a lie like that, I would have to assume that he's in a big grade. Yeah. Something like that. I don't know. But that was a good animation. I guess it was like a poem or something. But it was a really aggressive poem. So now, I guess you guys are gonna get to see me take all of this. Well, you're not in view.
No.
I mean, it's face cam.
I know.
So people are gonna see your face. Anyways.
My room is too dirty.
Hmm?
My room is too dirty.
Then go clean it.
It's already halfway done. I just need to get my nightstand and my TV stand.
Okay. Anyways, I I should get back in character. I have people to go and kill. So, hey guys. And he'll be first.
I'm not that.
I'll see you guys later. Stay on the ground. He has a broken Tommy gun from Halloween. Alright, I'm really going, guys. See ya.